Never The Twain was a popular British sitcom about two rival antique dealers. It lasted for 11 series and 67 episodes from 1981 to 91. The show became a success due to Johnnie Mortimer's writing, but also the talented cast members who brought it to life. Sadly, many of the main cast members have since passed away. Join Facts First UK to learn about the Never The Twain Cast deaths that are utterly tragic. Zara Nutley. Zara Nutley was a British actress best known for her work on television. You may remember her most as Miss Courtney in Mind Your Language, but she was also known for her role as Aunt Eleanor in the final 3 series of Never The Twain. While she joined the show much later, she eventually became one of the most loved characters on the show. In fact, despite being a supporting character, Nutley's performance was integral to the continued success of the show, and the reason why it went on for so many series, which was rare for most British shows of the time. Her comic timing and quick wit made her perfect for the role. This was also what she was known for best, playing rather stern characters who tried to be serious but also gave us the biggest laughs. Nutley had a long career in television from the 70s to the 1990s. Apart from her work in Never The Twain and Mind Your Language, she was also known for shows like Father Brown, Grange Hill, Within These Walls, Last of the Summer Wine, and Lovejoy. Zara Nutley passed away in 2016 at 92. Maria Charles. Maria Charles was known for her versatility as an actress and her ability to play both comedic and dramatic roles with equal skill. Her career lasted over 70 years in film, television, and theater. But of course, one of her most memorable roles was in Never The Twain. Charles played the role of Mrs. Sadler, the rather silly and clumsy cleaner, who was one of the show's main characters. For many fans, she was the best character on the show. She was also known for her work on shows like Down to Earth, The Basil Brush Show, Coronation Street, Holby City, and Skins. She appeared in great British comedy films like 66 and Hot Fuzz as well. Sadly, Maria Charles died in 2023 at age 93. Without a doubt, her loss is the loss of a legend, and she'll continue to inspire generations of British actresses, and perhaps clumsy cleaning ladies as well. Deadman. Derek Deadman had a long and successful career from the 70s until 2010 when he had his final film role. He was known for his work in both film and television. Of course, one of our favorite roles of his was Never The Twain. In the show, Derek Deadman played Ringo. Despite a rather long career, this is still one of the roles he's most remembered by. He also appeared in shows such as New Scotland Yard, Harriet's Back in Town, Doctor in Charge, The Prince of Denmark, Robin's Nest, and The Boy Who Won the Pools. He was also known for his work in films such as The Canterbury Tales, Never Say Never Again, Smoke, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and A Goldfish of the Flame, his final film. Sadly, Deadman passed away in 2014 at age 74. The Oneida Line, Oh No, It's Selwyn Froggatt, Coronation Street, and All Creatures Large and Small. Teddy Turner died in 1992 at 75. His career was short-lived, but he always packed a punch. Honor Blackman. Honor Blackman is perhaps best known for her role as Pussy Galore in Goldfinger, a name that made 007 think he was dreaming. But she had a great career outside of this role and was as popular on television as she was in the cinema. She played the veterinarian Veronica Barton in the show. This was a supporting role, but fans were excited to see a Bond girl appearing in such a different type of role. It was a smaller role and she didn't appear in every episode, but nevertheless, she added a bit of spice and, dare we say it, sexiness to the show. Apart from her role in Goldfinger, she appeared in films like Quartet, A Boy, a Girl, and a Bike, Come Die, My Love, The Rainbow Jacket, Color Me Kubrick, and Cockneys vs. Zombies. On television, she was known for episodes of African Patrol, The Saint, Orpheus in the Underworld, Midsummer Murders, and Silent Witness, her final television appearance. Honor Blackman passed away in 2020 at age 94. Donald Sinden. Donald Sinden was a British actor who had a long and distinguished career in film, television, and theater. In Never The Twain, Donald played Simon Peel, one of the show's main characters. He played in his film work included roles in films like The Cruel Sea, Mogambo, A Day to Remember, Mad About Men, Day of the Jackal, That Lucky Touch, and Run for Your Wife. He also appeared in TV shows such as The Mystery of Edwin Drood, The Wars of the Roses, Father, Dear Father, and Two's Company. Donald Sinden passed away in 2014 at age 90. Windsor Davies. Windsor Davies was a Welsh actor who had a successful career in film, television, and theater. He was known for his distinctive voice and his boisterous humor. One of Davies' most notable roles was in Never The Twain. In the show, Davies played the role of Oliver Smallbridge, an antique dealer who was one of the show's main characters. He had Alphabet Murders, Hammerhead, Endless Night, Mr. Quilp, Carry On England, and The Thief and the Cobbler. Windsor Davies passed away in 2019 at age 88. Surviving cast members. Julia Watson played Lynn Smallbridge. She continued to have a successful career in television since then and appeared in shows like Casualty, Dempsey and Makepeace, Lovejoy, Not Going Out, and Midsummer Murders. She's also known for her work in the 2003 Greek film A Touch of Spice. However, it seems she's largely retired from acting and is focused on working as an editor on literary anthologies. Robin Kermode played David Peel on the show and appeared in 17 episodes. He's still rather busy with his career and recently appeared in the 2019 thriller film Close. On TV, he's been in shows like Shroud for a Nightingale, French Fields, The Line of Beauty, and Spy. Other notable films include Wild, Shiner, and The Iron Lady. His most recent role was in a 2023 episode of the show called The Midwife.